Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Pokemon fans, and others who will stump on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 71 of Pokemon X and Y, the English dub. I know it's been like 2 weeks since I've done this, but I had things that just kept getting in the way. And I missed 2 episodes because of this. Well, 2 separate things that caused me to miss 2 episodes, so I'm really behind on the series. Hopefully I can catch up during the next couple days. So what I'm planning on doing is that I'll review today episode 71 and episode 72 on Thursday. So hopefully I'll catch up with that, and then I think this Saturday, I don't even remember what the heck the episode is, but hopefully we can all get straightened out. But anyways, episode 71. First off, it was a Bonnie episode, and I love my Bonnie episodes, because I know if you're new to the channel, then you probably don't know, but if you've been watching my reviews for a while now, you know that Bonnie is my favorite character in the X and Y saga. Besides Ash, obviously. New character, I guess I should say new character introduced in X and Y. Bonnie is my favorite. This episode really showcases why Bonnie needs an episode where she does, like, I don't know, enters a tournament for little kindergartners or something. Like, I just need a tournament for Bonnie. Like, I need her to do something awesome and spectacular before the series ends, because oh my gosh, she is so cool and amazing. So what happens in this episode? First off, Team Rocket steals some. They were clearly apples, even though they were trying to say it was berries. It was apples from a tree, and now they were gonna try to, like always, take the Pokemon from the gang. And then a group of Pangoro came and just fucked everybody over. They were pissed. I know that one of them used Hyper Beam, one of them used Dark Pulse, and I think the other one used no, it wasn't Gunk Shot. It was, I have no idea what it was. It was like this white orb. It wasn't Focus Blast. I have no idea what it was. It's not Hidden Power. It's not. I honestly can't think of what move it was. But anyway, so that basically made everybody split up. We had some weird, strange pairings. Actually, besides the Team Rocket stuff, because I think that's the stupidest thing. Like, when we do these weird, like, split up group segments, can we have, like, Team Rocket actually split up? Why are Jesse and James always together? That should not be happening. Like, no. So split them up. At least if we're gonna do this ever again. But it was Ash with Pancham, Serena with Frogadier and Chespin, then you had Clement with Pikachu, Bunnelby, and what is it? No, it was Pikachu, Bunnelby, and Braixen. And then we had Meowth and Bonnie, and then all by themselves, Luxray, Hawlucha, and Fletchinder. That was interesting. I don't think we've ever seen like ever in the anime where Pokemon are by themselves during like this type of split off. They're always with somebody, but this is actually the first time we have. I guess it's because there's so many or something. I don't know, but like we had 3 Pokemon that were just by themselves. Like, what the heck? Where do we go? But I like the dynamics that we're going on. We have obviously Ash and Pancham are like trying to find They actually plan to get to higher grounds to try to find everybody. We had Serena having Frogadier and Chespin act like bodyguards, but that was nice. That was cute. I like the fact that Chespin was like. Because Frogadier, because of the way Frogadier is, he's supposed to be a ninja, he's supposed to be sneaky, he's supposed to be able to tell and sense things. You had him actually act like a bodyguard. And then you had Chespin, like, because Serena started, I don't know, like, praising Frogadier for acting like bodyguard. He's like, oh, I can do this too. And then you had the, Fletchinder and Hawlucha and Luxray. You have Fletchinder always, like, searching for stuff like that, and I have to get them. And Clement with his inventions. I love how they did it, too, because Clement is like, I got this. And then he pulls out his invention. Then you had Pikachu, I guess, play the role of Ash, because he was all, like, enamored by this new device. It was so cute. And then you had Bunnelby like, yeah, he's got this. But then you have breaks and like just look away, like, oh my gosh, here comes another one, and it actually, it actually worked. I'm glad that it didn't explode. That was a cool thing. The only thing I didn't like about it is the fact that they only showed it off once, where it tracked somebody coming and then it ended up being a Pangoro, but then we never saw the device again. And I was like, okay, so you make the device, work, and then you just drop it like that? Like, I don't know, that kind of upset me. Um, the Team Rocket stuff, well, they're just pissed at Meowth for some weird reason. Even though this isn't the first time this has happened. And then I loved the dynamic between Meowth and Bonnie, because we all know how Bonnie is. She doesn't take no crap from nobody. And she's also very good at reading people. And that's the thing that I've noticed. Like, they never do that with anybody else. Like, yeah, you have, when it's Pikachu and Meowth, you have Pikachu, like, skeptical about Meowth's intentions and stuff like that. But he always kind of semi trusts him. There's always somebody always like semi trusts Meowth, whereas Bonnie's like, I don't believe nothing coming out of your mouth. And so like they're actually stuck together because they fell running away from the Pangoro, and then they got tied up with vines that Meowth couldn't cut. I thought that was awesome. I also love the fact when that Meowth got some fruit and he ate it. He didn't share it, right? Because even everybody was hungry. And Bonnie's like, oh, well, you know what? No, that's not nice. And then the den is like, I got this. Got some fruit for Bonnie. Got more fruit for Bonnie than Meowth got. And then Meowth's like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, you didn't give me nothing. You ain't getting nothing, okay? You didn't pick this. The Dede did. And she's like, well, that's not fair. You got more. It's like, I don't care. And she started eating it, and then Meowth's like, you know what? I'm not gonna move from this spot. And since they're stuck together, and Bonnie's a little girl, oh my gosh, she's like, let's go. And then he's like, then I use Nuzzle, and then they both got electrocuted. And Bonnie's like, oh crap. And then Danny's over here trying to, calm everybody down. It's like, we gotta get out of this situation together. It was, oh my gosh, that was awesome. And then just the whole journey of trying to get out of the forest, and then like basically running away from another Pangoro who was just sleeping, but then Meowth trips, and then like he like semi wakes up, and he like looks the other way, and they're like, crap, we gotta get out of here. And then they fall on top of some fungus, and then Bonnie goes to sleep, and then Dennis and Meowth's like, we gotta get a Chesto berry. And then like the Dennis like, what the heck are you talking about? And then he like tries to carry her. And like he can't do it because he's Meowth is very small, right? And Bonnie's, she's bigger, so she's heavier. And Meowth just can't carry her, but he's still going for it because of his pride and stuff like that. And then he's walking, he's like, I can't do this anymore, and he draws on the floor a Chesto berry for the Dene, and then the Dene goes look for one, and they get saved. I also love the fact that there was a point where Bonnie was questioning, because they did a horoscope, like Serena did a horoscope thing in the beginning of the episode, and then said something about gold for Bonnie, and then Meowth has his payday coin, because that's what we're gonna call it. So really, the thing, it's gold, and then she starts asking like, wait a minute, that's gold, and he's like, don't touch it. And she's like, how can you talk? And he was gonna go through his whole backstory. He's like, you know what? If it's too, because it's a very long story, right? We all know this. If you've seen Pokemon for a while, you know what the backstory is. He's talking about how long and winded it is. She's like, you know what? I don't need to hear it. And he's like, why the freak did you ask? Oh my gosh! This was amazing. And then, everybody started getting back together. Ash was able to meet up with Fletchling there, then ran into Luxray and Hawlucha, and then found Serena, thanks to Frogadier, and being able to sense somebody, and then Ash showing up. And Luxray actually was the one that popped up first. And then they all met up with Clemens, and then Bonnie and Meowth fell in the river. Got cut, from the vines, but then they decided to stick together because there was a Pangoro nearby. And even though Bonnie was just like, you know what, I'm glad this is over, she just starts walking away, and Meowth's like, good riddance. But then as soon as the Pangoro growls, he's like, I might want to stick with you till we get you back to your group. Um, and then they meet up, and then the Pangoros show up, and they're all pissed, and Pancham like, whoa, 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 let's calm down just a second here. And then, translations, the fruit, the the apples. I'm gonna call them apples. I don't care what anybody else says. Those are not berries. Those are clearly apples. There's a tree that provides these apples that the Pangoro then harvest and share amongst themselves. As I guess sharing is caring. I don't know. But then Team Rocket stole it. And then they clear everything up, and then Team Rocket shows up, and they do their motto, which then causes the Pangoro to get pissed because now they know who it was. Blew them away. They give the Pangoro all the apples, and then the Pangoro share the apples with everybody, and then it was a nice, happy ending. I also love the fact that when they talk about how Bonnie was stuck with Meowth for like the entirety of the episode, she's like, it wasn't that bad. It was actually kind of fun, huh, didn't it? And they question her, really, and she just smiles, and I love it. I just love Bonnie in general. She is amazing. She's amazing. I don't care. I honestly do not care what anybody says. Bonnie is amazing, and I want more episodes surrounding her because she's so interesting and just the best new character in the world. You can be an Amore shipper, you can be a Clement fanboy, but Bonnie beats everybody's ass. Okay, she's a little girl, and she has more personality than anybody else, and she don't take no sass from anybody. She'll read your mind. She don't care. Just saying. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links in the description down below, and since it's like 2 weeks later, the links will be working right off the bat. So, just saying, don't complain because they don't work, because they all work. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Later today, it's Pokemon Zeta because that's Tuesday, and that's what usually comes out these days. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.